it's so interesting. Stop here at Brandywine Falls, mostly, well, we need the restroom, but. So we're here in Whistler in the village. Whistler Village here. What are you doing, Chris? So this is the famous Lionsgate Bridge. It connects Stanley Park to North Vancouver. And we got to get on it. For some reason, I didn't know, but the bridge Monday through Friday closes at certain times. So all traffic goes one way or the other. You can see right now there's 2 lanes coming into Vancouver and 1 going to North Vancouver. We're at Prospect Point here in Stanley Park. Sort of right next to where the Lionsgate Bridge leaves, where we just took those photos. Big cafe here, gift shop. Go look around and see what we find. So this is Prospector's Point that connects North Vancouver to Vancouver. You can see it's sort of the mouth of the bay here. I'm not sure the name of the bay. It's a really cool place to come check out though. Got the seaplanes right here taking off. Tons of seaplanes taking off and landing. Not sure if they're tourism planes or whatever, but it's a beautiful area. Vancouver is just beautiful. The topography, scenery, just beautiful here. So we just decided to try the special here today at the cafe at Prospect Point, which was fish and chips. And just look at those 2 giant hunks of fried fish. Fries, coleslaw, not cheap though, $30.
Look at the fish.
It looks really good.
It's hot, you can see it's steaming, and it's very
Flaky.
yes.
One of the little fun little stops here in Stanley Park. It's known as the Hollowed Tree. It was a western red cedar before fire hollowed it out. And now you can see it's just a trunk left, barely connected to the ground. Had to put in some steel reinforcement to keep it standing, but it burnt out a long time ago. I love seeing things like these because they sort of readjust what you think nature can do and how long. It's so interesting.
And now people here are taking pictures. If they get married, they come with a car here and they get married. And I see some picture. They, I think, an elephant.
Oh yeah, look at that. They took an elephant.
They took an elephant to the
Hollow Tree. Yeah, people got married in the car.
And they bring the whole old car.
Just backed into the Hollow Tree. It's really funny what people can turn into like tourism attractions, huh?
That's so cool.
And look, is it alive or is that just new trees growing on it?
Right, the new trees is growing on the old one.
Super cool.
Super cool.
South Vancouver.
What time do they close?
Well, according to the sign, Monday through Friday, you can't go northbound from 3:30 to 6:30. But I'm assuming there has to be a different bridge you can take.
The view from Vancouver, from Stanley Park to the north.
From the Sea to the Sky Parkway.
Yeah, it's so pretty, so beautiful.
Highway 99.
Highway 99. You can have the trees, the rocks, the water, so pretty. So we just stopped at one of the rest stops, a viewpoint. It's a beautiful view of the mountains here. You can see Whistler. And in May, it's still snow all the way up on the mountains. What do you think about the views here?
Beautiful.
In the mountain?
Super nice.
Absolutely beautiful. The nice part about taking drives like this, you just pull off and enjoy the scenery at the pull-offs. So we're taking the Sea to the Sky Parkway, and we decided to stop here at Brandywine Falls. Mostly, well, we need the restroom, but we heard it's a really cool waterfall, cool place to check out. It's about halfway between Vancouver and Whistler. And honestly, the real attraction of this drive is taking the drive. It is just beautiful. And some of these short little walks and hikes and layovers are nice to go to stretch your legs. We got restrooms, there's picnic benches, all sorts of informative signs. A lot of information about the First Nations people that were here. And I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the names of these places. Squamish National Territory includes thousands of important geological sites. So we're still way, I don't know where we are, but. What'd you find to read, Chris?
It's a 10-20 minutes one-way walk, and after you get to the first falls, you can go with another viewpoint. So continue along the new short walking path to a second viewpoint of the falls and another of the surrounding area of Daisy Lake and the Black.
Oh, I see Daisy Lake here, and we're just taking this little walk here. There's a bungee bridge. We're not doing that.
They have a picnic area. We can have the picnic. We're going to have a picnic in Whistler, right?
I think so, yeah. Let's go check out the waterfall here. Waterfall in Brandywine Provincial Park.
Brandywine Waterfalls. Very pretty, very big, and all around this area is nice. I don't know, the sun is against us, but here is all the green and the waterfalls, and there on the mountains is snow, so pretty. So this is the second lookout, so you can see the falls better from here, all the way down.
Millions and millions of years, this waterfall has eaten its way back into that cliff to where it is now. So this Brandywine Falls is an absolute must stop. It's beautiful. It only takes about, oh god, maybe 30 minutes or so. So take the short 300-400 meter walk out to it. And it's a nice spot about halfway in between Vancouver and Whistler to get out and stretch your legs, maybe have a picnic. There's restrooms here. There's other activities. We saw one area called the bungee jump bridge. I'm gonna assume you go bungee jumping there. Not us. Somebody else can. Well, that's official. Welcome to Whistler. We made it, huh, babe?
We make it to Whistler the second time in our lives.
Yeah, we took a trip here right before we started YouTube, and it's nice. It's a beautiful place to come to escape.
It's a beautiful place if you like to ski or snowboard and do all the winter activities. But we're in May, so no winter activities. We're just gonna go and enjoy the views, the recreation part. We're gonna see the lake.
In truth, it's just nice to come up to Whistler to take the Sea to the Sky Parkway in the summer and just enjoy beauty.
Yes, the Highway 99 is so pretty to come to Whistler.
Yep. All right, we're gonna finish taking it. We're about 15 minutes. This is just the Welcome to Whistler sign. So we're here in Whistler in the village. Whistler Village here. Let's see if I can see where we are. So if we got here early enough, you can take the gondola up, still in the summer, but it's closed. Here we are. And for now, gonna stroll over to the Olympic Plaza and check out the rings.
Welcome to Whistler, Canada. Come with us to show you Whistler Village in 1 hour, how long we have here until how long we pay for the car. So let's go to see the village in Whistler.
That's one of the problems to coming to these ski towns in the off season is all the winter stuff always has huge discounts, 50% off at the Eddie Bauer store. Baby. I don't need a purple jacket, babe.
It's so pretty.
And it's women's.
So we went shopping to Eddie Bauer.
Yeah.
And we got nothing.
Yep.
The price is even 50% off. They're very expensive here. So we're keep going, keep exploring the area. And the parking was until 7 o'clock. After that, they're gonna take out your car. I don't get that. So where are you gonna park to come here for dinner? But we pay how long we could, and we are going to see this beautiful little village.
There it is, one of the sites of the Whistler Village, the Olympic rings. The Olympics were held here. What year were the Olympics here? Yeah, the Olympics were here in 2010. After conferring with the rest of the people in my group. There they are, the Olympic rings. The Olympics were held here in Whistler in 2010, the Winter Olympics. You can see a favorite spot for people to come take pictures. Oh, that's cool. Here they have all the list of different medalists and what discipline they were in. Oh, these are Canadian medalists. They had a bunch that year. What are you doing, Chris?
I become a kid. I become a kid here in Whistler because what it is if you go skiing, you are a kid, you go play in the snow, right? Mm-hmm. So same thing with me.
It's sort of cool looking. We thought it was a totem pole, but the sign here says it's a welcome figure. Figure sculpture. The one thing we did notice is a ton of the restaurants have specials right now. Some of the nicer restaurants have like $35 prefix menus for 3. Some of the bars had, $20 for a pint and a burger. Which is funny because like a lot of the places that we've been in downtown Vancouver have been more expensive. So coming up here in the summer and the off time might not be a bad bet.
No.
It's beautiful up here. The weather, I think it's actually warmer here than it was in Vancouver today. I mean, it's not cheap by any means, but almost all the restaurants have specials going on right now. Like here we got 2 pastas and a bottle of wine for $60. That's not too bad. And we're talking Canadian prices.
You know what?
So that's like 45-ish US, I guess. 50. Tell you what, I really wish we came up here hungry. There's a ton of restaurants all having specials all around $30 to $40 a person for a 2 to 4 course meal. It's pretty solid, and all the bars are having specials. I wouldn't mind coming up to Whistler in the summer and just spending a week depending on how expensive the hotel rooms are. Let's see here, some of the ski lifts. Excalibur, there's the gondola. That takes you over to Blackcomb, which used to be two separate resorts. Blackcomb used to be a resort, and then Whistler used to be, but now they're combined. I guess they're building this for, that's either the park in the winter or maybe dirt bikes now, I don't know.
Now we are going back to Vancouver through this beautiful Highway 99. It's insane, but we're gonna stop to the lake, so let's see the road to Vancouver, how beautiful it is. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna record all the way to show it to you how beautiful it is.
Alright guys, we're gonna finish our day here at Stanley Park at the lighthouse. Beautiful view of Lion's Gate. That's the bridge there. And it's at like 9 o'clock at night. Just before 9 o'clock, the sun's just finishing setting. And we made it back here to Stanley Park.
It's still pretty, and you can see the ships are still on board.
The ships, yeah, the cruise ships.
Yeah, it surprised me around 9 o'clock.
Yeah, the cruise ships are right over here somewhere.
And tomorrow we're going to Victoria, so stay tuned for the...
That's right. Tomorrow we get to have an adventure. We get to take the car on the ferry. We've never done that before. Many of you, I'm sure, have, and it's probably a weekly occurrence, but I've never done that before, so it should be an adventure for us. And we're going to Victoria, which is on Vancouver Island, not Victoria Island. I didn't know that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching to the end. It helps us so much that you watch the full videos, guys. Thank you so much. And like and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you in our next video from Victoria.